This is a rundown of the inactive well query and locating orphans and wells that have been inactive for a period of time that gets them flagged by the commission. So the Railroad Commission tracks the age on which each well has been shut in or inactive by operators, and over time they get flagged to an orphan status if they've been shut in or inactive for a certain time frame, uh, in which a delinquency fee gets racked up on each. So today we're just going to dive into this query, inactive well aging report query, because you're going to get a compilement of a larger list of wells by operator and area than if you were to select it by the orphan list or from the orphan list query. And we'll go over that in another video, but right now we're going to focus on this one. So let's focus in North Texas. We're going to go ahead to District 9. Let's go ahead and leave it wide open for right now to get a larger area. Okay, let's see what happens if you just select by district. Boom. So no, you can't just select by an entire district. You have to slim down your criteria. So let's go to Wise County. Let's try that. Okay, so that'll give me any well that is considered an inactive well in Wise County, District 9. Okay, so right off the bat, you can see that I believe, let's go back. Yes, it starts out with just 10 showing. And notice if you hit view all, come on, baby. All right, we have 50 here. Okay, you can see 100. But if you hit view all, is it going to show all? No. There's 1,000 entries. Does this look like 1,000 wells? No. So I've noticed that you can only pull 100 at a time, and this is where it gets tedious, but the end result will be worth the dig. So the only way to get this information outside of this window is Excel, the good old Control-C, Control-V method. So let's drag and drop. And as a note, normally on most of the Railroad Commission lists like this, there is a link right here at the bottom that says download, so you can download the CSV, and that's really convenient, but they do not have this in this query. So yes, Texas Railroad Commission, that would be very nice for us users. Okay, so I've got all these. You can get them 100 at a time. Yes, it's tedious, but when you have it done, man, you could just click on the link, go right to the images, yada yada, see what's going on with each lease. You can go in here and see what's going on in terms of the operator, if they're delinquent. This well right here looks like it's been shut in since 6/2023. But if you're in the business of acquiring orphan or inactive wells, the cost in which you're going to take on as the acquiring operator is going to be one of your factors that plays in. So this number is very critical, as well as the inactive time frame. This is your gas proration. This is where you're going to find the information tied to each lease, your detail. There's a lot to go through. in on the Railroad Commission. It's a maze, literally a maze of just locating data for each well. Where is it? Where do you have to click? That is not a topic I'm going to go into at this point, but yes. So, to get the full list for Wise County, District 9, drag and drop 11 different times into your Excel sheet. At the end of it, you'll have your list. You can go, if you have a service such as S&P or Embrus or another data source, you can go through and drag and drop your API list and then pull your latitude and longitude locations and map these out and have this data to map. And yes, that pretty much sums it up. In the next video, I'm going to go over the orphan well query portion of the Railroad Commission and how you locate wells that are flagged as orphans. And it is a maze to get there and identify the info, but once you figure out where to go, it's not so much trouble. I just saw it. There it is. This is what we're going to go over. And it's updated monthly by the commission. They release a spreadsheet of all orphans by month. That's what I'm going to go over in the next video. Thanks.